boys and girls. I'm here today to read you one of my all-time favorite stories, and I hope that after I read this story to you, you see why I love it so much. The story I'm going to read you today is called Clancy the Courageous Cow. Clancy the Courageous Cow by Latchy Hume. Clancy was born on a stormy day, a day of great disappointment for his parents. You see, they belonged to a herd of belted Galloways, but Clancy had no belt. He was beltless. Poor Clancy, for his parents to say that he was born on a day of great disappointment. As Clancy grew up, all the other cows treated him like an outcast. I like how the author showed that by showing this river flowing in between and showing all of the belted Galloways who do have a white stripe on one side and Clancy who is segregated from them on the other side without a belt. And there's this little speech bubble here and it says, "Imagine being beltless." Yes, that's one way he was treated like an outcast. Clancy tried hard to give himself a belt. He rolled in the snow, but it soon melted off. He tied a bandage around his middle, but it gave him a tummy ache. "I feel sick." He sprinkled sugar on his coat, but the ants drove him crazy. He even painted a white stripe around himself, but it washed off in the rain. Clancy was different, and nothing could be done about it. Nevertheless, his parents loved him dearly. Well, I'm thankful that Clancy's parents decided he wasn't such a great disappointment. Poor Clancy, his parents are saying. The belted Galloways lived on poor grass, and they were all skinny. The field next to them was full of rich grass and fat Herefords. Again, this author uses this separation to show not only was Clancy separated from the belted Galloways, but the Herefords were separated by this beautiful grazing grass that they get to eat, while the belted Galloways had this not so great green grass. The Herefords held the grazing rights to their field since they'd won the cow wrestling contest, which was held once a year. The belted Galloways were trapped in a vicious cycle. The Herefords grew big and strong on the rich grass, so they always won the contest. This gave them the grazing rights for yet another year. Some nights, the belted Galloways tried to sneak into the Herefords' field to graze, but their white belts always glowed in the dark and gave them away. One night, Clancy slipped into the Herefords' field to try his luck, and nobody chased him out. He was invisible in the dark. "Get out of here, dumb Herefords. See anything?" Nope, they've finally given up. And look at what the belted Galloways are saying now. "Good job, Clancy." If I go back in the text, I remember that they were saying things like, "Poor Clancy," and "Imagine being beltless." And now they're saying, "Good job, Clancy." The next night, as Clancy grazed, he bumped into another cow. "Who is that?" asked Clancy. "I am Helga," answered the cow. "I am a totally brown Hereford. Like Clancy, Helga had always been picked on because she was different." Clancy and Helga hit it off immediately, and they grazed together every night. I like how the author shows the different moons, showing that they're together different nights. At first, only Clancy's mom and dad noticed how big he was getting. Then, one day, he bumped into the president of the Belted Galloways and sent her flying. She started to bawl him out, then stopped in amazement. Clancy was enormous. Surely a cow as big as this could win the cow wrestling contest. I wonder if Clancy should even do that. The very important Belted Galloways decided that being beltless was not such a bad thing, and that Clancy would represent the herd at the cow wrestling contest. Make us proud, Clancy! Several retired wrestlers trained Clancy and taught him their favorite holds and maneuvers. The Cud Cruncher, the Hindquarter Drop, the Ruminator, the Helicopter, the Cow Whisperer, and the Windmill. On the day of the match, Clancy pinned his opponent in record time and won the contest. We have a new champion! Now it was time for the Belted Galloways to enjoy the rich grass. They began to chase the Herefords out of the field. Suddenly a voice rang out. It was Clancy. Stop! Helga stood next to Clancy. This situation has gone on for too long, said Clancy. Black, white, or brown, we are all cows. I say we pull down that fence and be cows together. After a while, well, the Belted Galloways and the Herefords began to get along very well. There was plenty of grass for everyone. Clanga was born on a sunny day, a day of great joy for her parents. So even though she was different, her parents said they had great joy the day she was born. Wow, I see that change from the beginning of the story to the end. I hope you like the story, Clancy the Courageous Cow. The thing I learned most is that even though people can be different, everybody's special and plays an important role in our lives. And it doesn't matter who you are important to everybody and you play an important role in life. So always remember how important you are to all of us and your classes too, okay? We miss you. Take care of yourself and each other.